We all know breakfast is important, but did you know some common breakfast choices might be hurting your kidneys? It's true, and if you're not careful, your morning meal could be putting a strain on these vital organs. This is especially concerning for anyone with existing kidney problems, as certain foods can make things worse. But what exactly are these foods? Join us as we reveal the surprising breakfast foods that can harm your kidneys. Facts about human kidneys. In humans, the kidneys are two reddish-brown bean-shaped organs that filter blood, usually without signs of external segmentation. They're located on the left and right in the lower back area, and adult humans are about 12 centimeters in length. They receive blood from the paired renal arteries. Blood exits into the paired renal veins. Each kidney is attached to a urethra, a tube that contains excreted urine to the bladder. The kidneys filter waste products from the blood and produce urine through tiny units called nephrons. They remove nitrogenous wastes like urea and uric acid produced by protein and nucleic acid metabolism. But are there foods that affect the kidneys? Let's find out. For those who think their kidneys are totally healthy and there is nothing to change, be cautious. 90% of people with kidney disease don't even know they have it due to vague symptoms. The problem with unhealthy kidneys is that they can't filter certain things adequately anymore, and there are phosphorus, potassium, salt, and oxalates. Depending on how weak your kidneys are, continuously consuming some foods high in these minerals can gradually lead to advanced kidney disease. Now that these minerals are mentioned, we find it important to address a common misconception about kidney health. Some believe that if a kidney is damaged, it can't filter certain substances like phosphorus, potassium, and salt. They then assume these substances are harmful, and by reducing them, they can prevent kidney disease. However, their conclusion is not valid because minerals are essential for overall health, including kidney health. A healthy kidney requires phosphorus, potassium, and salt regularly. However, if your kidneys are unhealthy, you may need to limit them. Kidney disease is complex. That is why understanding the condition of your kidneys is vital, and consulting your doctor for personalized advice is the best way to do so. Plus, many do not know they are even at risk of kidney disease, so it is important to take preventative steps. These steps are to avoid or limit eating some food that can trigger the diseases. So what are these foods that are harmful to your kidneys? Top 6 foods you must avoid. Avocado. Avocados are creamy, delicious, and undoubtedly healthy. They are rich in monounsaturated fats, vitamin E, K, and C, and minerals. But if you have kidney issues, you might want to watch your avocado intake. The main issue with avocados is they are pretty high in potassium. Potassium is usually great for keeping our body in balance. It helps with our blood pressure, nerves, and muscles. Normally, our kidneys do a great job of managing extra potassium in our blood. However, those with kidney issues, their kidneys can't remove extra potassium effectively, causing too much blood potassium, a condition called hyperkalemia. If hyperkalemia is left unchecked, it can cause serious issues for the heart and muscles. Guidelines for kidney disease often suggest limiting potassium, but the exact amount varies. So it's best for kidney patients to talk with their doctor to determine their ideal potassium intake. People on potassium-restricted diets usually aim for less than 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams of potassium per day. An average avocado contains about 975 milligrams of potassium, which is roughly 33 to 48% of this amount. Despite being full of nutrients, avocados are also high in calories. One fruit can have over 300 calories, so eating too many avocados can lead to weight gain, a risk factor for kidney disease. Simply put, being overweight puts more strain on your kidneys, making them work harder to remove toxins. Also, being overweight increases your risk of developing diabetes and high blood pressure, the two leading causes of kidney problems. If you have kidney issues, it's wise to watch how much avocado you eat. A good tip is to enjoy just a quarter of an avocado at a time. This helps you reduce potassium intake while still reaping its nutrient benefits. You can also mix it with other low-potassium foods, which we will mention in the next section. Another trick is to peel, chop, and soak your avocado in water for 2 hours or boil it. This trick can help slash potassium by up to 50%. Banana. Bananas are well known to help with weight loss, support heart health, provide natural energy, and regulate your digestive system. However, it is also a rich source of potassium. A healthy kidney balances potassium levels in the blood. However, people with chronic kidney disease or kidney damage for at least 3 months should limit their intake. To give you an idea, the National Kidney Foundation in the U.S. recommends a daily intake of 2,000 milligrams of potassium for people with chronic kidney diseases. A medium-sized banana, about 7 inches long, contains roughly 422 milligrams of potassium. That is 14% to 21% of the daily limit recommended if you have kidney disease. This may seem small, but people often eat multiple bananas at once due to their low calorie count. then blood potassium can quickly add up, triggering hyperkalemia in kidney patients. This can lead to weakness, fatigue, nausea, irregular heartbeats, and, in severe cases, cardiac arrest. To manage your potassium intake, you can start by choosing smaller bananas and limiting yourself to just one a day. Here's another tip. Boiling or soaking bananas in water briefly can reduce their potassium content. However, this method may also wash away other vitamins and minerals. If you love the taste of bananas, consider blending them into smoothies or grapes, with fruits lower in potassium. Good options include apples, berries, cherries, grapes, pineapples, watermelon, pears, plums, and peaches. They can help you maintain a balance between flavor and kidney health. It's important to note that other fruits like cantaloupe, apricots, honeydew, and dried fruits such as prunes or raisins are also high in potassium. Therefore, it's wise to consume them in moderation for kidney health. Oranges or orange juice. Oranges are healthy citrus fruits rich in vitamin C, antioxidants, and fiber, which are all great for our health. But oranges may not be good for people with kidney problems due to their high potassium levels, similar to avocados. A medium orange, which is roughly the size of a small fist, contains around 237 milligrams of potassium. This amount may not seem significant, but eating more than one orange a day or drinking orange juice can easily exceed your daily potassium limit. 1 cup of orange juice can have around 496 milligrams of potassium, which means drinking 500 milliliters or about 1 pint could contain 1,240 milligrams. As we discussed with avocados, regularly eating potassium-rich foods like oranges can worsen hyperkalemia in people with chronic kidney disease. Hyperkalemia can make you feel weak, numb, tired, and nauseous. In severe cases, hyperkalemia may even cause irregular heartbeats or cardiac arrest. Moreover, eating too many oranges could increase your risk of kidney stones because oranges are high in oxalates. More details will be provided in the next section. Orange juice contains fewer oxalates than whole oranges, so you can still enjoy a glass occasionally. For a safer choice, consider making juices from fruits with less oxalate, like berries, pears, cherries, apples, and grapes. The bonus is that these fruits also come with less potassium than oranges. Dried fruits. Dried fruits are tasty and seemingly nutrient-dense since they remove water content. However, they are also rich in potassium, sugar, and calories, which might be bad for your kidneys. According to the USDA, 1 cup of pitted uncooked prunes contains 1,270 milligrams of potassium, which is enough to meet half the requirement of a day if you have kidney disease. Also, removing water content from fresh fruits may not be a good idea for your kidneys. Drinking enough water is significant for kidney function. Dried fruits lose water during dehydration, so they don't make you feel as full as fresh fruits. Some dried fruits also contain added additives, salt, and sugar to enhance flavor. These components will add more stress to your kidneys when they filter the blood. If you consume dried fruits daily, you may overwork your kidneys. It's also easy to overeat dried fruits since they're small and convenient for snacking, which can lead to consuming more calories than you think. Plus, the dehydration process removes much of the water from the fruit. So you may not feel as full as you would with fresh fruit. So it's best to stick with fresh fruits as a snack if you want to protect your kidneys. Spinach. Spinach. Although leafy greens like spinach are praised for their health benefits, their potential risks are often overlooked, especially for kidney health. The main issue here is spinach's oxalate content. Oxalates can crystallize and form kidney stones, causing intense pain, blood and urine, nausea, vomiting, and kidney damage. If your body takes too much oxalate in a short period of time, even one meal, you could die from this compound. There has been an instance where someone ate sorrel soup, which is packed with oxalate, and a few hours later, their kidneys shut down and they passed away. Even with moderate daily intake, you can accumulate oxalates in your body, causing kidney stones, bladder stones, kidney nephropathy, joint issues, and affecting every organ, including the brain. They are also linked to conditions like interstitial cystitis, also known as painful bladder syndrome. A serving of 100 grams or half a cup of spinach can pack up to 2,350 milligrams of oxalate, which is higher than many other leafy greens. In a study, scientists watched what nearly 240,000 people ate over many years. They found that spinach made up over 40% of these people's total oxalate intake. Other foods like cassava root, amaranth leaves, chard, beet leaves, starfruit, and rhubarb also contain high levels of oxalate, so it's wise to avoid them if you have kidney concerns. Soda. Consuming sugar in liquid form is way more harmful than in solid form, and soda is nothing but sugar. When your blood sugar is too high, your kidneys start to spill sugar into the urine. If your kidneys are healthy, this usually isn't a problem. But if you have diabetes, too much sugar can cause kidney damage. Simply put, kidneys have tiny filters called nephrons. High blood sugar from diabetes can damage these filters and blood vessels, making the kidneys struggle. Drinking sugary liquids such as soda is worse for you than consuming sugar in solid form. People often go for diet soda, thinking it contains a lesser amount of sugar. But what they do not know is that drinking diet soda every day is linked to a 67% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Diet soda still contains additives and artificial sweeteners that can actually damage your kidneys. More concerning, sodas often contain high phosphorus additives for flavor and a longer shelf life. Too much phosphorus can seriously harm your kidneys. Compared to natural sources, phosphorus from sodas is absorbed to a greater extent. The National Kidney Foundation suggests sticking to 700 milligrams of phosphorus per day for normal kidney function. To protect your kidneys, it's best to cut back on soda intake. What other food affects kidney patients? Share yours in the comments below. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to check out the next one shown on the screen.